Welcome to online classes. This is your host, Dr. Tulipo Mwenfumbo, and today I'm introducing the subject entitled Introduction to Psychology, and we are going to look at the course syllabus. Before we continue, I want you to look at the courses that we are offering online, and you can be able to do these courses 100% online. Our courses are from certificate level up to the bachelor's degree. So you can contact the numbers that are on this poster, and also you can contact me on this YouTube channel. You can also contact me on WhatsApp line 0976 18 1253 plus 260 976 18 1253. This is your host, Dr. Tulipo Mwenfumbo, and these are my contacts. Email disq2020@gmail.com. Introduction to Psychology required textbook. This textbook are the books that I have written, and you can be able to order any of this book. They are only costing at 100 kwacha for the soft copy and 200 kwacha hard copy. And in dollars, they are costing about $4 soft copy, and also uh, $8 for the hard copy. So, introduction to psychology and counseling. What's the course description? This course provides comprehensive introduction to scientific study of behavior and mental processes. Students will explore the biological, cognitive, and environmental factors that influence human behavior and mental process. So we are going to look at this course comprehensively and scientifically, and we are going to look at the behavior and the mental process of human being. We are going to explore the biological, cognitive, environment factors and influence that influences human behavior and process. Remember to like the YouTube and like my YouTube channel, and also give a comment. And you can even give a comment on where you would want us to improve. Course objectives: understanding the scientific method and its application in psychology. So we're going to look at to understand the scientific method and its application in psychology, and we are also going to look at we are going to identify the biological structure and processes that underlie behavior. What creates behavior, or what makes someone to behave in a certain way? And we are going to look at to explain the principles of sensation, perception, and cognition. So these are very important. Why do people, what makes us to sense, what makes us to perceive things, and also what makes us to understand what we need to understand. We are also going to look at to describe the major theories of learning, motivation, and emotion. What are the theories that guides the learning and motivation and also emotions? We are also going to look at to understand the factors that influence human development across the lifespan. So when a person from birth to death, or from infancy to old age. So we are going to look at all that. What are the stages and the behavior, and also the development that influences the behavior of a person. and we are going to look at to identify the characteristics of abnormal behavior and the major psychological disorders. So we'll look at the psych and also what are abnormal characteristic and the behaviors that uh, are psychologically disordered. We are also going to understand the principles of psychology, treatment, and therapy. So we are going to look at how can we be able to work out or to treat some psychological challenges. Um, the course outline, we are going to, the course is outlined as follows. Unit 1, we are going to look at introduction to psychology, and we are looking at overview of psychology as a science. Then we'll look at the branches of psychology, and we'll also look at overview of psychology as a science. In each course, in each subject, we are going to be having what is called review questions, which are class presentation. And in the first, in unit 1, we expect one to be able to answer this question like, what is the definition of psychology? What are the main goals of psychology? How does psychology differ from other social sciences? What is the importance of empiricism in psychology, and how does psychology contribute our understanding of human behavior? So by the end of unit 1, one must be able to answer these questions by heart. In unit 2, we are going to look at biological psychology, and we are going to look at the structure and function of the brain. We are going to explore the nervous system and neurotransmitters, and we are going to look at biological rhythms and sleep. So when you finish this unit, you must be able to answer this question. You should be able to answer the review questions and class presentation, like what are the 3 main parts of the brain, what is the function of the cerebral cortex, which part of the brain regulates body temperature, hunger, and thirst, what is the primary function of the spinal cord, what is the difference between the central nervous system and also the peripheral nervous system. We are also going to, you should be able also to answer how do sleep disorders such as insomnia and sleep failure affects the overall health. You're also going to must be able to answer the question, what is the term for the hormonal that regulates our sleep wake-up cycles. In unit 3, we are going to look at sensation, perception, and cognition. And the topics that we are going to look at is sensory system and perception. We are going to look at attention, memory, and language. We are also going to look at problem solving and decision making. And the questions that you should be able to answer by the end of this course or subject or topic is that you should be able to answer what are the 5 traditional senses, what is the difference between sensation and perception, what are some common perceptual illusions, and what do they reveal about the perceptual processes. What are the different types of attention? What are the 3 main stages of memory? How do cognitive bias and heuristic affects the decision making and problem solving abilities? How do cognitive disease and heuristics influence our decision making? What is the law of emotions in decision making. So you look at you have to be able to answer these questions. And in Unit 4, we are going to look at learning and motivation, types of learning. We are going to look at classical conditioning, operant conditioning, and social learning. And there are other learning that we are going to look at. We are going to look at theories of motivation, what drive and the drive reduction and arouse and self-efficiency. So if you can, so we are going to look at all these when we look at the learning and motivation. And you should be able to answer the questions like review questions like, what do you understand by the following terms? So you need to be familiar with the terms and also these theories like classical conditioning, operant conditioning, social learning theory, reinforcement, intrinsic motivation, extrinsic motivation, and Maslow hierarchy of needs, self-efficiency. So you should be able to, um, you must be able to master or understand these terms in Unity 4. And in Unit 5, we are going to look at human development and abnormal psychology. In this, we are going to look at theories of human development, cognitive, social, and emotional development. We are going to look at the characteristic of abnormal behavior and psychological disorders. And you should be able to answer the review questions where we outline the theories of development, point out stages of development, define and explain what you understand by the term abnormal behavior, what are the different models of abnormality. And you should be able to outline types of psychological disorders and their symptoms. In Unity 6, we are going to look at treatment and therapy in psychology. And we are going to look at the overview of psychological treatment and therapy. And we are going to look at types of therapy, psychoanalytical, cognitive, and different types of therapy that we are going to use or to talk about. Also, we are going to look at pharmacotherapy of psychology, and that is what you're going to look at, and you should be able to answer the questions as follows. Outline different types of therapy. What do you understand by the term therapeutical techniques? And also you should be able to answer what are the different types of medications used to treat mental health disorders. And we are going to have the assessment and exams. In this, we are going to the class is going to compose of class participation and engagement. Those will include the class presentations, which is going to take which is going to take 20%. That is participation. If you are studying online, you must be able to show that you are grasping the information, and you should be able to leave a comment so that we are able to mark you as somebody who is learning. And also, we are going to look at final exam, which is going to carry 30%. Then class assignments, quizzes, and presentation is going to carry 50%. For you to effectively or understand this course, it is very much important to have the book, the books that we are using. So all the materials that I'm going to present in this course, they are going to come from my book entitled Foundation of Psychology. And this book is has got 2 volumes. There is volume 1 and also there is a volume 2. And also you should must be able to have other textbooks from the internet. You can research and also find other resources that can be necessary for your assimilation. So our grading scale is 90 to 100%, that is A plus, which is distinction. 80 to 89, it's a flat A, which is also distinction. 70 to 75, it's merit. 76 to 60, it's merit as well. Then 55 to 59, that is credit. 50 to 65, credits flat. And 49 to 50 to 40 to 49, that is pass. And below 40, it is fail. Academic integrity and discipline. Plagiarism and academic dishonest will not be tolerated. We don't tolerate, or in my class, I don't tolerate plagiarism. So you should be able to, when you get the information, you must be able to quote where you have gotten the information, or you must be able to write it in your own language. There must be originality in your assignment. All work submitted must be original and properly cited. Then submission of assignment. Let submission of assignment is not going to be tolerated. So assignment must be submitted at the time according to the date that has been given. And also assignment and exams will be announced, and also you should remember to ensure that you have paid for exams, and so that we are not stressing as lecturers to mark your assignment and to be able to teach you. So these programs are brought to you by Mukuba College of Education and also Copperbelt Institute of Healthy and Social Sciences. So you can enroll in different programs. We have got teaching programs. We have got social sciences. We have got different programs. So you can contact you can contact me, or you can come at Bowmaker House, that is City Square, next to NatSafe, which is the ZISC building. And there you're going to find, that's where our full-time campus is. But you can also register on our online campus. Thank you so much, and God bless you. I believe you are going to enjoy this class. This is your host once again, Dr. Tulipo Mwenifumbo, and my contacts once again, it is 0976 18 12 53, 0976 18 12 53. God bless you and have the great moment in this class.